Now let's go through the 3DF adductor sequence. And this is adductor sequence number 2 actually. We also do one on the ground. But for this adductor sequence, we're doing it on the step, just like the standing hamstring that we did. So same kind of rules apply. First, you got to figure out how high you need the step or the bench or the chair to be, or the couch. Now, this is ideal to get the height proper, but you could still do the exercises effectively without getting this. You just have to adjust your ground position, your ground foot position, okay? So from the side, what you want to do is just lift up. Lift up the leg to the side, okay? And that's about how high you want it to be, just about that level. So this is actually a couple inches low. All I have to do is step my ground foot out a little bit further for this, okay? So what I'm gonna do, stick it up here. Now, there's a lot of key points here to make this sequence effective, the most effective it can be. So right away, I'm up and I feel that stretch already. It's the right level. Now, in terms of this toe, you want it toed out very slightly, up to about 15 degrees, not very much. That just keeps the pelvis in the right alignment here, okay? Speaking of alignment, you want to keep a little bit of an anterior pelvic tilt. So you're sticking your ass out like you're trying to look all sexy, okay? Good posture, shoulder blades back, chin tucked. 30 seconds hanging out in this position. So make sure you got a watch or a timer that you're working with, all right? After 30 seconds, we're going into a contract, relax sequence, all right? Drive my foot down into the ground, contracting the adductors. So I'm gonna do that. And what you wanna do whenever you do a contract, relax, just a reminder, go into it slowly. You don't go right away and do a burst. That's a quick way to pull a muscle. You just wanna slowly add the contraction. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to pinch my feet together. So I'm contracting both the foot that's up, the leg that's up, and also the leg that's on the ground. Key point here is this knee. Don't let the kneecap turn too far down to the ground, because that's going to put strain on the medial aspect of your knee. Keep the knee a little bit bent and turn it up so you rotate the thigh, externally rotate the hip there. So you're rotating the thigh up, okay? So contracting 5 seconds, and then I'm relaxing. Now, if you can get a little further stretch, just crawl the foot out a little bit, okay? From here, what I'm going to do is a little bit of scouring. All right, so I'm just going to scour in this position, trying to keep everything square forward, but rotating this foot up about 5 times. So this just works that head of the femur in that joint to loosen up any stuff that would be in there. Okay, now I'm going to go into this position. So now I'm going to get more hamstring, a little bit of adductor on this leg, and I'm going to contract 5 seconds down. Driving the heel in, driving this leg in, so the feet are coming towards each other. Everything in between here is contracting. 5 seconds, and then get a little more stretch. So to increase this stretch, I could slide the foot down the bench a little bit more. All right? You can also lean forward just a little bit, but keep that posture. Okay? Then you're going to go back down into this position. And what I'm going to do is a longer contraction. So with this contraction, up to 30 seconds, but start off at 10. So the first week you do this routine, the hip flexibility solution program, start out at 10 seconds. So it's contract down, 10 seconds. And there's shaking going on. This is work. This is serious work. This is not passive foo-foo stretching here. This is some active man stretching. All right, 10 seconds, and then I relax. Come out, crawl in with your other foot, slowly bring it out, and down, and then walk around a little bit. And it feels like my hip is about 100 times looser than it was before I started that, okay? With that sequence, it's very, very important to make sure that you turn the knee up when the leg is on the bench, okay? So it's not, like I said, you're not putting pressure down on the medial aspect of the knee. That could put pressure on the meniscus, the medial collateral ligament, those types of tissues. You don't want to do that. So you want to turn the foot, even though the foot's pointing straight ahead. I'm just actively opening up a little bit. So I'm turning the knee out this way, okay? just wanted to reiterate that point because it's very important and it'll help you do this exercise safely and over the long term so you don't strain anything and it puts you on the shelf from doing this powerful program. Okay, that is the 3DF adductor sequence. Do it up and you'll be with your legs out like that in no time. All right.